Good morning everyone. So Max is inside, he's building a table for the kitchen. So I popped out, he told me that he'd put some of the Kurust, I don't know how you pronounce that. Lighting is terrible, there we go. He told me he'd put some of the Kurust, oh there's a little cat next to me, on the floor of the car to get rid of some of the rust. So in the last video he cleaned it up and it was still really rusty. So let's have a look. Said he did a little square. Let's have a look together. I think he said it was, oh my goodness, wow. Wow, that has come up so good. So, I just can't wait. Right, today, the plan is, once it gets a little bit cooler, let's do some more.
Okay, so I've been set the task of making the Mini Cooper floor look as good as the small patch that we did earlier. So we didn't actually film that, I just wanted to do a small patch to see how it came out. It came out pretty good, you can see straight away the difference between the two, but we have all of this to deal with, all of that to deal with, all of that to deal with, all of this to deal with. Because we're going to need a new one anyway, we get this old dashboard off, get the inside of here cleaned up, and when we come to de-rusting we can do the whole thing at once, hopefully get it painted all at once as well. Right, not a lot of room to work with in here, but I'm going to try and take out the dashboard for the very first time. But we have a decision to make, so you guys in the comments are actually going to get the choice as to what we do for the dashboard. Now, either keep it original and just get a replacement dashboard that looks the same. The general theme of the interior is going to go cream and black, just to let you know. So, either a black dashboard in here, original spec, or I've seen some really cool ones online of carbon fibre versions which I think would look really smart here, or we go really off tilter and try and make our own custom dashboard. Head down to the comments, let us know which one you think is going to be best. Enjoy watching me struggle to try and get this thing out. No idea what I'm doing, let's see how it goes. So I think by the looks of it, looks like there's a couple bolts at the back here, a couple more here, and all of it comes out as one unit. So what I'm going to do is just get on the floor again and look up inside and see if I need to disconnect the gauges first, or if these will just come out with it. I'm unsure. It looks like it's just got these little spindly things on the back. There's 4 of them. By the looks of it, that means that the dashboard will come out relatively easy. First look at the back of the instrument panel. It's just as dirty as everything else, as you can see. There's a random bulb there, I'm not sure where that's for, it's obviously for one of these. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm just going to tuck that up there for now. Let's see if we can get the rest of this dashboard out. Beautiful wife Katie who's just stood over there watching me sweat. Not coming to lend a hand. No. Nope. You want to come see the inside of a mini dashboard?
Yeah. Looks dusty.
Looks dusty and rusty. What do you think?
I'm obsessed with this.
Yeah, the floors come up really nice there. But I think I'm going to take the dashboard out.
Okay.
And take the roof lining off because I think I've got a sneaking suspicion that the rest of the car also looks like the floor. So we may as well take it all apart, take the roof apart. This sunroof is going to be a pain. And just de-rust everything at once. And if it looks really bad, it might be a good idea to send it off to have it done. Alright, that is the last of the mini dashboard out, and you can just see it's quite a simple thing. Just a bit of wood, some brackets. It's been a bit chewed up over time, but that's about it really. I think overall looks good. But I think out with the old, in with the new. So let us know in the comments which kind of dashboard you'd like to see in the Mini.
It's my turn to do a bit of work inside the car. Max has done pretty much all of it up to now, except me taking the seats out ages ago. So I've been instructed very nicely to try and take the door cards out. He's given me some very specific instructions and all the tools I should need to get it off. Here we go. Which bit shall I start with, babe?
Start with the door handles first.
This one?
Any of them.
Okay,
Let's see how it goes.
Turn towards it a bit more. Okay, it's magnetic, so it's just finding the other bit at the moment. That is the shortest little screw. Little ditty baby screw. Okay, so I actually moved on from the door opener handle to the handle. There's only 2 screws in this, so it's really easy to get off. One done, now onto the other one. I'm looking very confused about it, but it was very easy. Comes straight off. And there we go. Voila, it is off. Okay, let's move back on to the opener handle. I don't know why the open handle took me so long. You can see in this clip that I'm really trying to get it off, and Max is telling me how to twist it and move it, and I just can't. Should that just come out?
Yeah, just pull it towards you.
No. I don't really know how to get this off.
I'll have a look in a sec. Otherwise, just keep trying to pull it towards you. It should slide off.
It should just come to like... No, there's no movement in there.
Oh,
not like that, that just came straight. Oh.
You got it? Yay!
It's off.
Happy days. Must have just been locked in.
Oh, they painted on it
Okay.
last time, so I think all the paint just got stuck.
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, you might have a similar struggle with the window winder.
That's fine. Right,
That's right.
where did the screw for that go? Keep that all together. Now, round the outside?
Nope, window winder first.
Oh, okay.
And we've made sure, haven't we, that the window is in the full down position.
Yes.
So that it doesn't slip or anything and bounce and smash into the door.
Inside the door and then not be able to get it out. Right, let's pop the screw on the floor.
And that's the door. I think that is so cool. The door. Keep it.
That just popped off.
Happy days.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Right.
Now let's do all the outside.
Well, put all these screws in.
Again, really teeny weeny screws.
I'm not sure if they're meant to be screwed in or if it's meant to be a clip, so I'll have to do some research.
I think I'd like to get over the screws instead of, just a cap. Just a cap over the top.
That's what I was
Because
thinking.
these are quite nice, these door cards. Once they're cleaned up, I just think a little black cap over the top would look really nice.
Yeah, I think when you get, what's meant to actually be here is a little plastic clip to put on the back side.
With 4 down. Ah, it was just, that one's a bit longer.
Yeah, I think
to
these
these
have just been randomly stuck in there.
Right, shall I go up here, match it off and then...
Few of them left out.
Yeah, why am I doing it with a manual screwdriver?
Don't know, I just thought I'd give you a hint.
Thanks. Let's do that. Let's use electric. Be done in half the time. There you go, look, 10 seconds. Not even 10, 2 seconds. was so long. Maybe this one will be the same. No, 1 long screw, 8 short screws. Okay, this should, haha,
Yeah!
it's off. Let's see what the behind looks like. Just
It was a bit wet at the bottom there. Yeah.
That would be, there's a little, maybe some water's got stuck in that side pocket.
That's what I think he's meant to be on. You see a little clip there? So I think they're meant to just, yeah, there's another one there, look. I think they're meant to just slide into there and then they push into the door. So you're not actually meant to have screws in the door. I think they've just done that aftermarket.
The screws didn't actually, did they go into the, sorry, yes they did.
Yeah, they've just, you can see that they've just drilled into the door where the door card is to stick the door card on instead of using the actual OEM clips. There you go.
I think cleaned up, that looks quite good. It's just a bit damp at the bottom. Never mind.
Maybe get some new ones. We'll see. Let's see what the inside of the door looks like.
So, what's this?
Maybe a bit of insulation of some kind.
But it's, interesting. And then,
that's the grease for the window winder.
oh, okay, so
This is it we're in. Where the camera focus. Can't really see it on camera, it's not focusing, but it's a bit of,
loose.
that's the guide for the window. Just loose. So it's not in properly, so the window's not
The window's actually not even,
not in properly.
Not in
Just not in properly. It lifts on, you see this rail here, the window sits in there. Then as you wind up and down, these arms move forward and back, which lifts the window.
right.
But that's why it's been a bit of a pain to lift up and down, because I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just not gliding up and down the side panel things.
There you go, that's one door card off.
We took the door card off and then we thought, let's just put all these screws back in place so we don't lose them. So I just slotted that on. I know that's upside down, but it's at least just out of the way. And then went to go put this on, and we saw that they've just drilled some really random holes. So usually the handle would go like maybe here, like this. So there is some holes there that maybe that potentially would fit in. But for some reason, they've drilled through the window, like into the mechanism there, which is really random. But, so I don't really know what to do with this now. What should we do with this?
I think for now we'll leave it off the car.
Okay.
We'll carry on, and then when it comes to putting the interior back together, we'll tackle it then. But I'm
See
just
what
hoping
we-
it means we won't need a new window winding mechanism. But maybe let us know in the comments below.
Yeah,
Is that
please.
something that we need to replace now? Or is it something that we don't have to worry about?
Is this a problem that we've drilled into this? Can we maybe put handles
we
here
haven't
again?
drilled into it.
No,
Need to stress
we
that.
haven't. But this has been drilled into. Or should we put the handle here? Where would it normally go? Let us know.
I think on the Mini Coopers it goes here, like across here on the door card, obviously on the outside of the door card.
Here and here.
But yeah, for some reason they've drilled a hole into the window winding mechanism. So I don't know if we need a new one now
You
or
can
not.
see that they sort of did one and then thought, oh no, that's in the wrong place. And then drilled the other one. Never
Amazing.
mind. Never
Beautiful
mind. I'm
work.
sure we'll do random DIY stuff, but maybe not into something like that.
We try and make it OEM.
Right,
Cool.
let's put these back in. What this?
What's that one? Yeah, that needs to go back on.
window winder.
Yeah, needs to go back on so we can wind up the window.
On,
On.
or loosely
On.
On. Thank you.
Yeah, look at that.
Needs a bit of a clean. This is really
That's
random. It's
random.
very hairy stuff.
Yeah. Maybe it's some sort of, just to stop that rubbing.
Maybe it rattled. Maybe when you drove along it was like doing this.
Maybe. So they've stuffed it. I don't know what that's for. Oh, that's for the door opening mechanism. Okay.
Right,
Just
that's on.
hold it tight and tighten it up.
Yeah.
And hold the handle and tighten it up. So as tight as it goes.
Oh, it's going tighter.
Perfect.
There we go.
Cool. Try winding the window, see how it works. You see when you wind the window, it moves those bars. You can see now, look, that it's stuck on the window guide is there, look.
Should be tucked in next to it,
And
shouldn't it?
that's why it's coming up all scratched, I reckon, because that's just rubbing up and down there.
And then, whee! Oh, it's just...
There you go, I can see it better now. That, I think, is meant to be somewhere in there.
It opens, sort of, and closes.
But I reckon that's why that glass is so scratched. Oh, hi there.
Careful. Right, let's do the other one.
So Katie did such an amazing job on the other side. I decided to have a go on this side, see if I can do as good of a job. So let's go, let's get it. Although this time I am cheating.
So soft, where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you.
This one
was just right.
is a completely different winder to the other side.
Interesting.
So the other one had like a slotted part which only could go in one direction, and this one it's a actual, almost like a geared wheel, and actually different to the other side. The size of these screws, just to put a door card on. It's ridiculous. Right.
Love's where I reside.
Oh, now.
Alright. Check that out, and there you go. This door card is now off. Unfortunately, there's quite a bit of damp damage here. So there's quite a lot of water's got in there. So I would say more than likely
In the bin.
that is probably from the fact that these seals, they've just dried out, so they've cracked and they've split. Water's obviously got in them. I don't think the seals on these windows are very good. So I think when the car's been washed, it's running down the back.
What's the window winder like? The window guide like in these ones? This side. You can see is me.
And this side it's filled with newspaper and masking tape. Why is it filled with newspaper and masking tape?
And there doesn't look to be any grease on this side.
No. This window seems to be going up and down smoother, but there's actually no rubber guide in here. So there's no rubber seal around the window, hence probably why the water's been able to get in. And there's no rubber seal on the inside here either. So we need a new rubber seal for the inside of this window for it to work properly, but the mechanism's working great. So that would be in its full up position if it had the rubber seal going around. But overall, this door seems the better out of the two. The window mechanism's a bit smoother.
They haven't.
They haven't drilled into this one,
No.
which is a good thing.
Interesting.
But then I think the handle might go here, look.
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
OEM
yeah,
handle
because
might
there
go
isn't
there.
the diagonal one on this door either. And then let's have a look at this door seal here that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's just a bit dry. I imagine
there's
that means
dust in the
it's leaked,
sand.
and you can see that it's only just sort of pressed in. It's not even on. But
So that's another job.
another job. New seals, not too bad. They're easy to get hold of, and they're easy things to fix. So new seals around the windows and the door, the window here and the door, and that's it. I'm going to put this back together now, so we have a working door. And then all is good. We can move on to cleaning the rest of the interior and then getting the roof lining stripped.
Okay.
Cool, done. One more job done.
Another funny moment of him trying to get out of the Mini.
I'm more flexible now. Lots of stretching to get in and out of this Mini, so I'm more flexible. Hi, you join me in the back of the Mini Cooper where I'm going to attempt to remove the parcel shelf, which, if I'm honest, doesn't seem too difficult because I think it's just been glued down. So I'm
on
just going
then.
to turn around and pull at it. I think is going to be the best way. I think it's just glued into these corners. So flathead screwdriver, I'm just going to pry it away in such a way that I don't crack the window or anything. This just looks like an MDF board covered in a bit of pleather. You see that?
Yeah, let me.
There we go. And that is the old parcel shelf out. And look, again, water damage, water damage, water damage here, where it's all sucked into the NDF. This is a good thing we took that out, really. Did a right botch job getting these open. Look how jagged they are. Whoever's decided they wanted speakers in the back parcel shelf has, I think, maybe used the butter knife to cut these holes open. These jaggedy. Oh, I think what they've done is taken a drill bit and just done holes all the way around and then smashed it through. So got those to just tidy up a little bit, because I think we'll want speakers in the back, won't we? In the end. You want speakers?
I think so.
Yeah. So.
It's such a good angle.
So. We'll get them cleaned up. We might be able to use that, but we definitely won't be able to reuse this with all this water damage, and now it's broken. It's broken because it was water damage. So yeah. But that's one more piece
For the bin.
for the bin.
Just flapping away. Oh, sorry.
The last door card to come off, I think again is going to need replacing, because I can already see that there's water damage on this bit of lining here. And in order to fit this door card, whoever's put it in before just decided to staple it on. So just going to remove this staple, just like that, and then this should come out. So I'm going to staple this particular door card in. They've sort of pried it up as it should be, but then stapled it in a really odd position. So just trying to figure out where the staples are. Okay, definitely not reusing that anymore. Woo! There you go. That's the last of the door cards and body cards and side cards gone. Got the car safely jacked up in the air now. First thing I'm going to tackle is the rust, second thing I'm going to tackle is the paint, and then third thing is just going to be to clean all the inside, all of this wiring, all of this dustiness is to come out, and then we can finally tackle the roof lining. But first things first, I want to start tackling some of this rust. To do that, going back to our handy Kurust, just there, and we've got some pretty normal solvent paint remover and this little wire wheel, and hope to get some of that rust up. And trusty paintbrush. Let's get cracking. Alright, really sorry about that. Our OG camera overheated, so I've switched to the backup phone camera. And now this is the Mini interior. So all I've done is gone around with Kurust. No idea if that's how you pronounce it, crust. And absolutely, on this side was really bad, so I've just coated it basically. And we're going to leave it now, a few hours, let it dry, see how it turns up. After that, I'm going to carry on with the paint remover. I'm going to get the paint remover all around here because you can see on that side how well it came up. So get the paint remover, I'm going to get something to protect the new steering wheel. Maybe some paint remover on there, and then wire wheel it all the way down so it comes out like that. See how it looks. If it's looking like it still needs a sand, I'll get a sander and get all of the floor done. I wanted to show you this, and this is the reason why I think that this car is going to have to go to a professional to get welded and sorted and everything else. There's a couple of things under the bonnet, which I'll show you in a sec, if I can. But the main thing is this floor. Now this floor has been beaten, it's been bent, it looks like it's been pushed up from underneath where people have not jacked it in the right place. For these classic minis, you can only really use the subframes to jack them. You can't use the floor because they just bend, there's only thin little steel. But I'll show you exactly what I mean right now. And it's just in here, and you can see that these are the bolt holes. And they're looking a bit better because I've Kurusted them. Kurust. And in here you can see, oh, it's not even attached, is it? But the idea of these holes is these are like, I think these are where the engine mounts come in. Well, definitely something mounts them, but they're all sort of perished. And around this one there's actually metal missing from around it. So I think I'm going to need a professional welder to come and fix a lot of this. I don't know how to do it, and I definitely don't have the facilities to do it in the new house. There's also all of this is starting to come away. So let me know in the comment section below, what do I do? Because I actually don't have a clue. Do I take it to a professional shop? Is this something that I can fix myself? Now, when I say I have no welding skills, I don't even know what a welding gun looks like. So I'm thinking professionals. And let me know about this. Do I need a new one? Because I think I can rescue it. I mean, that's coming up pretty well, but I don't know about how these welds are or anything like that. I need a professional to tell me, really. If so, I'm gonna have to order one. So let me know, and I'll just show you under the bonnet. So just come around to the bonnet. Oh, what's that? I'll just move that out the way. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen in the videos that we are actually wearing branded t-shirts, branded logos, and just a little fun clip to show you the branded mug. Unfortunately, that is not much for sale. That is a situation where I couldn't sleep at night, got a bit bored, found a really fun website where you can make this kind of stuff, and went a little bit crazy. So we have a bunch of t-shirts, bunch of mugs. But let me know what you think of the new logo. And if you like that kind of thing, that kind of creation, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the new t-shirts. And yeah, I'm gonna try maybe one day have merch. Let's see how this goes. Shameful plug of the new logo and mugs and t-shirts out of the way. Just a little bit of fun, just something I got creative with. But you never know, in the future we might be selling that kind of thing. So stay tuned and let's see how this channel goes. But for now, just wanted to get back to some of the rustier parts of the Mini, and the main bit I wanted just to point out was just down there. You can sort of see, if I can get my hands in, that these, I don't know if this is meant to be like that or if this body panel's been pushed away or anything like that. That's the subframe there, and I'm not sure if that's meant to be bent, if it's meant to be a part like that. If you could let me know down in the comments, that'd be a really, really big help. But that's the overall condition of the engine. So I just thought I'd give you a good look around. I've got this little thing to put on. That goes on the back of there. So the spring just isn't loose like that on the back of the, I think that's the servo. And that is our classic Mini engine. The little upgrade I did was just to put a new dipstick in because the other one kept falling off. And that's it. Need to tackle the radiator, the fan, the coolant hoses, all that needs to come out and get changed. Need to tackle these, get these cleaned up, get the whole engine bay cleaned up really. But thankfully the engine runs okay, 50-50. Depends how hot the engine is when you try to start it, and with this kind of weather in the Middle East, frigging thing's always hot. So let's see. Gonna keep going. Let's check back in with the interior. Alright, little progress update. Just while everything's on charge, the camera overheated again. So back to the phone camera. I'm not surprised though with how hot it is. But so far, got this all sanded down, filed down, all the bits of paint, rust, everything off. All the bad bits of rust is off. It's looking really good now. I know it doesn't look clean, but it's just to be cleaned. All this is done. All the rust patches gone. Just gonna spray it with the primer now, the rust protective primer. I think basically it just, once you painted it on there, it's gonna stop rust from coming. And then for now, I just got little grommets that can go into these holes to stop any further water seeping in. But apart from that, all the patches of rust is gone. It needs a clean, but it's gone. So I've decided to divide it up into basically squares and try to do each bit. So this square is the first one. This one's coming along nicely, but it's taking its sweet time because that footwell was the worst by far. So just taking my time with that one, making sure we get it right, make sure we knock off all the rust on its head. But again, these patches are coming up really good. Again, just needs a clean. So I'm going to give this a quick bit of soapy water, dry it out, and then we're good to go for a bit of paint and primer paint. Let me show you the primer paint. So it's Rustoleum. This is not an advert. This is literally just what I can get out here from the hardware shops, and it's basically designed to just stop rust coming back. And this is a gloss black, just to go with the bottom of the car that's already black. And to show you how well this actually works, here's what I did earlier, Blue Peter moment. Just the patches of rust that are in the bottom of that bench there. It's all come out really, really nicely. I'm really happy with that. Almost as if it was never rust before. Ignore that bit, that is just a reflection of the sunshine from this camera angle. But yeah, that looks really, really good. There were big patches of rust sat in the bottom there. All gone. Same concept. Getting these little wire wheels, getting it all scraped down to pretty much that level, and then spraying it with a bit of that. Look at that, like brand new. I didn't need to do any of that in the end, which is quite good. The parcel shelf came out really, really clean. So that saved me a bit of time in those boxes. We can't decide if it looks better in black or cream to match the colour of the car. We're undecided, hence why we just sort of sprayed that a little bit. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer. But for now, we get back to cleaning this, get this sprayed, and then we're pretty much done in that square. Then it's that square, then it's that square, and finally finishing with that square. Or I might do that one next. So it might be that one. Come back to this one once the batteries are charged up, and then that one. And that'd be the interior done. It's a case of finish that rail, scrape it all down, and we are finished on the interior for the de-rusting and painting. Finally. Alright, and that is the end result of the scraping and the de-rusting for the back half. I've decided, to split it into two halves, so using the beam as the middle point. The bench is already done, that looks really good. The floor, now all it needs is the spray paint, the no more rust paint, I'm going to call it from now on. So I don't know what it's actually called. Paint all the bottom of the floor, paint all the inside, everything all around here. I think that's going to look really good. At least it's primed, it's not going to rust anymore. Regardless of what we decide to do next with the car, whether we take it to a professional to get it done properly, clean, it's just going to stop the rust for now. I'm really, really happy. Thankfully, this side didn't need much work doing because, apart from the two grommets that I've actually taken out myself,
all the grommets are still in this side, so this side didn't really get any water damage, which you can tell because I've only had to do a little bit of the beam there in the middle. But apart from that, it's all good. It's all clean, it's all dry now. Really happy with that side. And once all that's dry, unfortunately it takes 24 hours, so I'll come back in the morning. Once all that's dry, gonna finish the beam, finish the front footwells, and then the cross member here will be the last thing to do. But yeah, all done. Dead happy. Right, slowly, but we are making progress on the interior. I'm hoping to get the interior done soon, so we can finally start moving on to kind of different content where we can start looking at the engine properly, looking at the brakes properly, looking at subframes properly. But for now, the devil is this interior. I'm pushing, I'm gonna get through, I'm gonna push through the night, make sure I get this interior done, at least ready for painting. Hopefully not too much metal work is needed, we'll see. It's still up in the air, it's up in the air. But thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all the followers, all the support. This content's for you guys as well as for our own journey, so please subscribe, notification bell, thumbs up. Make sure you get us on Instagram, TikTok, everything. We'll be constantly updating you on the progress of the Mini. But for now, peace out. Catch you on the next one.